Okay, let's go ahead and get things underway. We're going to go ahead and just get us over to here. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It. Tonight we're going to be watching episode 1 of Titans, which I'm going to be straight up with you guys, never ever seen it. I don't think I've even I might have seen one or two commercials about it, but mostly the only thing I really remember hearing about it is that apparently people were pissed off that Starfire was played by a black actress. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing I remember hearing about this show. It apparently went on for 4 seasons, though, so they must have been doing something right. So I'm eager to see it. We're going to watch the first episode in just a few minutes here. But let me say hello to everyone in chat. CG Anime Fan is here. He says, hello. I hope that you like the first episode of Titans. He does think that Titans is a show that gets better later on, but he also does like the first season. Okay, good, good. Lydia is here. Good to see you. And she says, get the garlic bread. If you got the garlic bread, you should get the garlic bread. Absolutely. Abso-positively. Okay. All right. So, I think we're going to try to get underway as quickly as possible because I was a little late. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with that right now. I'm going to go ahead. We're going to mute the desktop audio. We're going to put on the headphones and then we're going to plug them in. And we're going to do this. We're going to do this right. There we go. And then as another little gesture here, I'm just going to move us on over to the overlay. So you can see my nice little Titans poster to the side here. And that's just the way it is. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play about 30 seconds from the first episode. And then hopefully you guys can't hear it. Let me know if you can or can't hear it, because I like to know these things. Okay, we've got some electronica music playing. Okay, that's very cute. Okay, this episode is going to be over 50 minutes long. So, and I see a circus tent with arrows pointing and a person in a hood walking towards it. I can hear some circus music playing. Is that Raven? I bet that's Raven. Okay, this is probably about 30 seconds, and it all, I mean, it sounds good to me. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing anything, but if you are, I need to know. All right, I think we're at the 0 mark. Max is really weird about that. They do not want to let you know anything about that timeline. All right, Lydia says, can't get rid of me. I am the monster under your bed, and I am the bug in your room that never dies no matter how many times you kill it. I don't know. I've killed quite a few bugs. CG thinks that there was also some controversy about a scene in the trailer for Titans where Robin says a curse word to describe how he feels about Batman. Really? Oh boy. All right. We're getting in our feelings about curse words being used to describe Batman. I don't think Batman gives a shit. It's just my take on the whole situation. So, okay. Which I didn't even know was a thing. So, all right, hold on. I am getting the cable for my phone to charge because it's at 28% and we can't have that. So, all right, let's see. All right, I think we're going to get underway in just a second here. I think we're basically good to go. So, oh, excuse me. Sorry, I just ate. So, Lydia says that she crashed out today. Oh, really? You all right? What happened? All right. Hmm. Okay. All right. So, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Um, Before we get started, let me just tell you, if you're new here, if you're expecting to see audio, or if you're expecting to hear audio or see video from the feature in question, I'm afraid that's not going to happen. What you see here is what you get. The camera is pointed at me. I will be reacting to what I watch, and that's basically going to be the stream. You will have the opportunity to watch along with me. It's basically a watch party right here, and I've got the timer right here that'll tell you where I am in the episode. Um, so if you have access to this show, you'll be able to watch it at the same time as I am. I will also be making reaction video content off of this footage at some point later. I don't know when, but it will happen eventually. So that's what you're getting if you come to this stream. Now, if that's not what you're here for, I understand completely. Please feel free to click away. I don't want to waste your time, and I certainly don't want the negative engagement from people who get upset thinking that I've somehow lied to them about what I'm showing. That's not true. That's not true at all. So, with all that said, we're going to go ahead and get started here in just a moment. So, we are going to do an intro. We'll do the viewing. We'll do the post-mortem. That's what I call it, where we review and react to what we've watched, and then we will do an outro, and then we'll be done. So that is basically how we're going to operate, and that is pretty much how we always operate here. All right, so we're going to get started in a moment here. Let me just catch up in chat. CG feels like some fans didn't give the Starfire actress a fair chance. He thinks that some of them made their judgments based off of pictures before the show even came out, which doesn't seem fair. Yeah, but fans are not always the most, how to put this? They can be a rather entitled and bratty lot sometimes, you know? And I say this as a fellow fan. Sometimes I'm entitled and bratty too, so don't anyone come at me, all right? Okay, Lydia was at school and a kid called her the B word, and he also said the F word. Okay. You didn't tell him to go F off? Kind of what I did. I was doing an outreach at a school today, and some kid, was being how to put it. He was trying to be politely disrespectful to me, and he reads my name tag, which has got my first and last name on it because you need to have those if you're visiting schools. And my last name is Goodwin, and he called me Good Boy. He's like, okay, Mr. Good Boy. I said, okay. First of all, look, dude, look, it's good win. You see, reading is a skill. And let me tell you, as soon as I said that, he noped out of there real quick because he saw that I could play too. So, whatever. Well, if he just cursed at you more than that, that's just where you turn and are like, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm gonna go and have a good day somewhere else. So, all right. Okay, guys, we're gonna get underway now. So, let me see. I said that we were gonna start with the intro, and we are gonna do that right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to Show It, the live streaming show where I show myself an episode of a show and then show my reaction to said show episode. Today's feature is going to be the very first episode of the show Titans, and the name of that episode is Titans. Please remember that as Show It serves as both a reaction and watch party, this will serve as both a watch party and reaction to the show Titans. I don't know anything about this show. This isn't like the Batman where I've at least seen a clip or something, or I've at least seen examples of the animation. I don't think I've seen 1/10 of a second of footage. I've seen like some of the stills because I had to search for a thumbnail for this live stream. But like I basically have not seen anything from this show, so I don't know what to expect. I've seen the odd episode of, Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, and I even went and saw Teen Titans Go to the movies, which I thought was pretty charming myself. But with all that said, I don't I have no experience with this show whatsoever. With Harley Quinn, I had at least seen clips. With Peacemaker, I'd at least seen him uh in the Suicide Squad movie. And at least with the Batman, I had seen like one or two very short clips previously before, enough to know that that wasn't Kevin Conroy voicing Batman. This one, I got nothing. And so I'm actually pretty eager because I do like the Teen Titans, at least in theory. So I'm really eager to see what this show does with them. And I mean, my understanding is that this was made well before James Gunn took over the DC universe of movies. So this is not in any way related to that. As far as I can tell, it's not related in any way to the Arrowverse. Maybe, I don't know. Does it tie in at all? Any of you guys in the chat, feel free to tell me because I would really like to know. And really, I mean, at this point, I just want to get started. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of the DC universe. Whether you like or dislike this episode, let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Sorry. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party, and I'll also be creating a special playlist for the first episode of DC shows that this episode will also be a part of. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. All right. And I think that's everything. So, all right, guys, get ready. We're going to watch this in just a moment. And I think it's actually warm enough down here again that I need to turn on my air conditioner. So I'm going to go do that. And then once I do that, we're going to put on the headphones and we're going to get ready to watch the show. So just hang tight for a second here and I'll be right back. Making kisses. All right. Lydia asks, what is your job anyways? I am a librarian. I actually am a librarian. All right. CG says that when it comes to Titans, he feels like the show was trying to figure out what it wanted to be in season 1. Season 2 was a step up. Season 3 was a big step up. And season 4 was a strong finale. Okay. The 2019 Crisis on Infinite Earths TV event briefly has footage of Titans to establish the Titans as one of many alternate universes. Okay. Also, there's a multiverse episode of Titans. Yes. I like multiverse. I know some people are like, we're so sick of multiverse. Multiverse sucks. You can do anything with it. And those people are wrong. Multiverse is a wonderful plot device that in the hands of a shitty writer, yes, can really suck. You're not sick of multiverse. You're sick of terrible uses of multiverse. Deadpool and Wolverine was not a terrible use of the multiverse. Spider-Man No Way Home, not a terrible use of the multiverse. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, that's arguable right there. Like I'll hear the case for that one. But yeah, no. Multiverse is a good thing. I don't care what anyone else says. Lydia says that me and my friend made a joke. If I saw Spidey in real life, I would just shout garlic bready at full volume. I'll need to play DC Universe Online again soon. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get ready. I definitely want to watch this. And I know you guys are probably sick of having me make you wait. So you really like Multiverse of Madness? That's okay, CG. Nobody's perfect. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. All right. Okay. So you guys know how this works. I'm gonna go ahead and, give out the, here we go thwip. About a second later, I will hit play on the feature, and then about a second after that, I will um, I will hit go on the timer. So what I'm gonna do right now is put a couple of seconds on the timer, and then we're just gonna go ahead and do things that way so that by the time I actually do get underway, we should be pretty close to synced up. All right. Okay. All right, everyone. Hold on. Okay, are we good to go? This is going to be about 50 minutes long, so this might be a bit of a long one. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, everyone. Titans, season 1, episode 1. Titans. Here we go. Have we got like dubstep music playing here? Bum bum ba da na 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 ma ma ma. Okay, all right, all right. A hooded figure approaches a circus tent. That's got to be Raven. That has got to be Raven right there. Yeah, the music's nice and distorted, makes it feel like a horror movie. There's nothing in there. Okay. Nothing's happening. You're just crazy. Wow. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. The Flying Graysons? Oh, God. Are we going to see this? Oh, boy. We're going to see this, aren't we? Yep. The family that flies together. Wow. That is some top tier acrobatics. I won't deny it. Is that young Richard Grayson? Oh no. Oh man, they took the word flying out. Oh God, Raven is horrified. Oh, he just missed him. Okay, so we all know that story. Does Rachel know this story? Okay, but that is one hell of a dream to have. Oh my god. Is Raven's civilian name Rachel? Because I never knew that. I never knew what her. I just thought it was Raven. Like that was just her first name. Okay, the mother figure is saying that everything is going to be okay, but I don't think she believes it. Okay, so that is her mom. Keep the door locked? What is happening with her dreams? Oh, God. Look at all those crosses. That's not good at all. Okay, I'm definitely intrigued. I like this dubstep beat they've got playing on the very brief theme song. Detroit, Michigan. I will say this for the DC universe, even when they do have a lot of stuff featured in Metropolis and like Gotham and Coast City and Central City, they're not afraid to go to like, you know, Ohio, Michigan, places like that to tell part of their stories. Whereas like in the Marvel universe, it's like everything happens in New York City, you know? Very few things don't happen in New York City. Detective Grayson. Oh boy, okay. You leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. His last partner. Gassed by the Joker. Ha ha. Very funny. Okay, so is he. Well, no, he's in Detroit. I was like, is he in Bloodhaven? But apparently he's not. Traverse City, Michigan, huh? Had an old girlfriend from Traverse City, Michigan. So is this mother like, is she like a religious zealot or something? Or. Oh, Demon Scratch. I know what that is. Okay. Rachel's enjoying her breakfast. That's good. Trix does a body good. That's whenever I had an ex girlfriend who told me I shouldn't drink soda. I was like, you shouldn't smoke. Okay, mom is a nurse. Mom is scatterbrained. Oh, nice transition. Tell me what you're not. That little like form shifting that she does. Wow. You know, hey, look, asshole neighbor, you can just go straight to, well, you know where. Who the hell is this? I swear to God, if that guy ends up being Kyle Rayner, I'll throw something. Oh. Okay, those guys are technically fighting over her. She literally, all she did was exist. That's like all she did. She literally just sat there and existed. And that guy had to pull out that slur. Probably need to tell him that alone. God, all those religious icons. My grandmother was very, very religious, and it only made me uncomfortable like when I was living with her just because I was around it all the time. Um, very pious and everything, but whoa, who is this? Are you serious? Yeah, okay. Use whatever you've got on this guy. Unbelievable. I mean, not, but wow. You know, it's always like that. You're doing fine in the DC universe, and then some bald, arrogant asshole comes around and just screws everything up. Lex. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dick is on a stakeout. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I now recognize who you are. Welcome, Nightwing. Or is it still Robin? Oh, cute dolls. The kids love it. If you're a designer, drugs are pink, then, you know. Oh boy. The rest of you can go. Okay, so we're not Nightwing yet. They're ignoring him. Oh boy. Smoke pellets. He's learned his lessons well. Oh, nice! The little R shuriken. As far as I can tell, those were a distinctly Tim Drake thing. Oh! Oh, man. Little Birdie may be alone, but he fights vicious. Man, he took his combat lessons from the Arkham Asylum games. Oh, yeah, run away now. Okay, what was his name? Tyler Hackett? Oh, God. Okay, this isn't the same guy who came and messed up Raven's life, is it? This is a different guy, right? Like, I don't need no elder partner here. You could probably use Bruce Wayne's resources to restock on your, deployables, though. This is some very nihilistic music he's listening to as he, debriefs. Okay, so he's got unresolved anger issues, probably towards Bruce. Waiting for the. Wow, okay. The weather. There we go. The whole philosophy: do the masks make it better or do they make it worse? The Detroit PD definitely have their own opinions. Detroit. Wait. Is she seeking out Dick Grayson because of the dreams she's had about him? So, where are the Teen Titans geographically based? Like, where is their headquarters? Oh man, she's in a. I was gonna say if she introduced herself as Leslie Tompkins, I might have thrown something. Oh boy. This lady is probably like, the less I know about you, the less I have to tell any interested parties who come asking for you. What's going on here? Whoa. Uh huh. Yeah, this is making me really uneasy now. Wait, 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 wait. How did she know her name? Let's throw a brick at a cop car. That's smart. It's like, okay, I'll gladly get in the car. Yeah, it's like, don't get in the car with her. Her demon half is protecting her in its way. Oh, nice way to ignore your partner, dick. Okay, yep. Whether she knew it or not, she's seeking him out. Yep. Okay. There we go. The boy from the circus. Wow. That's a great way to get an in with him. Oh. I was like, okay, beautiful girl here. And then blood. Looks like we had a car wreck here. Okay, this must be Starfire. So what happened? What caused the wreck? Oh, bullet holes. Okay, whoever shot at them, this must be them. Oh, wow. All right, looks like the chase is on. Is that these guys Russian? Okay, look, she's not going to be able to hide with that hair. Not in a place like this. All right, got to a gas station. Come on, how much does she know about anything? Whoa, 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 what am I looking at here? Here we go. I couldn't see anything. Still can't see anything. There we go. Corianders. Corianders. Haha, coriander. Okay, all right. So she can read English. Okay, good. Good to know. Hotel das Alpen. That is a very distinctive, like, dress she's wearing, too. Okay, all right. Frogs on skates, like you do. Oh, okay. So she speaks, what is that, French, German? The entire top floor, huh? So whoever she is, she's got money, because that is not cheap. And this looks like, I don't know, five-star accommodations here. She really likes purple, huh? She does not seem to remember anything. This better be just room service. Hi. Who are you? How are you? Okay, all right. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't need to be nasty here. Wow. Oh boy. Well, I think she's gonna end this fight very quickly. Always got to break a vase, man. Super strength. It's like, buddy, you really screwed up here. Konstantin Kovar. Ooh. Okay. All right. She can be quite vicious when she needs to be. Okay, we're back to Raven and Robin here. Wow. You could have led with that, or she could have led with that. Mm. A feeling he can definitely empathize with. He felt it too. Wow. Oh, come on, Robin. You can do better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just check it out. Robin is a violent sociopath. Wonder where he might get that from. Oh. Yep, talking about Batman. Excuse me. Because he couldn't be him. Oh, he's becoming too much. Okay, all right. Hmm. All right. Thanks, partner. What? I don't know about that. She's like, what the hell? And I kind of don't blame her at this point. I wouldn't have any idea what to expect. Okay, now you better go check her out. What's going on here? This seems... Shouldn't have left her there, Robin. Oh! Oh, injected her. Okay, that was effective. It was a dick move, but it was effective. Speaking of dick, get it. Oh. Okay, all right. He's going to follow. Good. Ooh. We got a glitzy little party here. What do we got? Lots of people dancing very close, mouths on mouths, bodies on bodies, lights, color, action. Yeah, she'd kind of fit right in here. I feel like they wanted to play some Madonna club music here, but instead they just got as close as they could. There we go. What was his name? Constantine something? Yeah, who are you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think she remembers any of this. Dude, don't even let her finish the sentence, really? That's condescending. Oh, are you crying? She's like, I don't think I loved you. Sorry. Oh, hey, bullet time. Oh boy, glowing green eyes. That's not good. And now she looks like she's on fire. Starfire. All right, Ms. Anders. Is he just burned to a crisp? Yeah, who's the girl? Really? Okay, how are these things connected? I really want to know. Wow. She just kind of giggled and left as they turned to ash. Holy crap. Okay. Well, this looks potentially religious, rit- potentially ritual, potentially demonic. Oh, great. Is that an Athame? You. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Is this guy a real religious nut? And you needed to tell her this, huh? You needed to justify what you're about to do? I don't think so. I wonder who that could be. Dick's like, you're going to be lucky if that's all I do to you. Oh, well, that was effective. Beside the heart of a simpleton? What? Okay, Grayson, get your ass in gear. Oh, God. You had to yell out. You frickin'. You should know better. You're Robin. I'm sorry. I am just I'm just pissed at him for this. Yeah, like what is on that cloth? What the hell? Oh. Oh. Well, the evil inside is taking control apparently. Okay, what did it do to him? Oh, okay. All right. Killing him from the inside out, I guess. Ooh, that guy's having a terrible night. I'll bet that wasn't on his bingo card. Wow. Okay. Uh, nice car. Family heirloom. Not the circus you're thinking. So he took his nice fancy car out for this, huh? Covington, Ohio. Okay. All right. Security guard playing video games. My kind of guy. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's happening? We're gonna get a last second cameo from someone? We're gonna see Starfire again? Kinda hope not. I kinda wanna see like I don't know, some other type. Oh. Oh, he's a security at a video rental place or an electronics boutique or something. Okay, wow, he's got terrible aim. Oh, hi. Um, uh, whoa. Hello, kitty. Nice kitty. Don't fire at the kitty. That kitty wasn't bothering you until you came upon him. Is that Beast Boy? Is that Beast Boy? Because he does look kind of green in that light. Yeah. Okay. It's like I don't have any clothes, but I did get my hand on the latest BioShock game, you know? Okay. All right. We got about a minute and a half of credits. Um, that was good. That was a lot of fun. And not quite what I was expecting from from a show about the Titans. So very, very nice. I'm not generally a fan of club music, but this is, I'm kind of digging it. All right, we got about 30 seconds left. Okay, and I believe we are done. Let me go ahead and just stop the timer and I'll go ahead and reset it. Okay, all right. And I think it's trying to start the next one. Okay, and the title of the next episode kind of gives away a little bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and ignore that. So, okay. All right. We're gonna close that off. Okay, and let me go ahead and just get a couple of different things in order and we'll talk in a moment here. All right, let's see. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and just start the post-mortem before I start getting you guys' opinions on it because I like to go in unvarnished. So, all right, that was the very first episode of the show Titans, which is also the episode itself is called Titans. And I gotta say, this is definitely not what I was expecting in terms of a live action show about the Titans. I mean, maybe I should have been expecting it, but I can see that they definitely studiously avoided the label Teen Titans. And I can see why, because they are definitely delving out of PG-13 territory and straight into some R-rated territory, at least with the violence. So, yeah. Now, what's really interesting about this is that ostensibly we've only seen like what, three, maybe four of the people that I know to be on the Teen Titans. We've seen Robin, of course. We've seen Raven, who is considerably younger than Robin, who is it's Dick Grayson's Robin. We have Starfire, and I mean, like she looks like she's a full on adult there. And then we get a very quick glimpse of Beast Boy at the very end there, which I thought was a pretty hilarious little cameo. But what we essentially seem to have is a story that looks like it's centered around Raven, whose real name I just learned this tonight is Rachel Roth. I don't think I've ever known Raven's civilian name until just now, but like the story mostly seems to revolve around her, and she seems to be the driving force, like pulling everyone together. So she's had dreams about the Flying Graysons, and so that's what leads her to Dick Grayson after her mom was killed. And then Corey is looking for her for whatever reason we're not sure of yet. It looks like Corey is still trying to figure out, like, it feels like she has got some short-term memory loss and is trying to remember who she is, and you know what she's going to do with that information. So, you know, we've got some balls in the air that we're trying to juggle here, but and then at the end, Beast Boy he robs a Blockbuster Video essentially, and leaves with an Xbox 360 game. It looks like, I don't know. So that was cute. But this is a fairly adult themed show. We've got a Robin who is now a cop, which I don't think Dick Grayson joined the police force until he was Nightwing. So they're definitely mixing and matching some of the events that occur on people's timelines. And basically something is going on with Rachel. There is some kind of I'm guessing a demon or something inside of her that is probably the source of her powers and the source of her instability as well. And looks like people are after her for that. And so we're going to maybe figure out what is going on with that as a part of all of this as well. But in the meantime, Dick has figured out that she is important enough that they keep trying to kidnap her. And so by the end of the episode, he's taking her seriously, and he's like, okay, all right, I'm going to try to get you somewhere safe. And yeah, I don't know. I really like this vibe. Again, I like dark stuff, and this is a fairly dark version of the Titans, at least so far. And I don't know. I mean, so far it feels the most realistic too, which I imagine it, I imagine it doesn't have to be, but like it definitely works. There's a certain amount of verisimilitude that helps it work in this context. So, really, really strong first episode that I was just like, okay, we've got a mystery here. I want to know more about it. Give me more. So you can bet this one will definitely go on the treadmill rotation. I don't know when, because right now I'm still working on Batman the Animated Series, and I'm only a few episodes in, so it's gonna be a while. But like so far, everything I've seen on my kind of DC tour this month of DC media, I've just been like, oh, this is good. This is good. I'm enjoying it. I want more of it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it, So, but yeah, no, this was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. As if I had seen this like when it dropped, I would have been watching this show as soon as the next episode dropped. I'd be like, give it to me, give it to me. I want more. So yeah, no, this was fun. It definitely kind of scratches that dark itch that I sometimes get. And I don't know, it was a very, very memorable episode. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, consider sharing this out with your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. In this case, fans of the DC Universe. What'd you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. You can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Party, and I'm creating a special playlist for the first episodes of DC shows that I watch, and this will be a part of that. Whichever of those playlists you go looking for, be sure to look for them on my YouTube channel under the category Watch Party. And finally, Excuse me. And finally, channel memberships are now live on the Spidey Librarian YouTube channel. Check out the membership tiers and see which perks you'd like access to. Benefits include shoutouts, members-only videos, members-only live streams, and early access to selected uploaded content, as well as a few other benefits. And that's not even mentioning my custom emotes and badges, which I think look pretty good. Check out the membership tiers today and see which perks you'd like access to. And I think that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right, let me see what you guys were saying. Okay. All right. Lydia says that CG, the only multiverse that she likes is the one where she's rich and her 7th grade English teacher didn't call her, okay, I'm not going to say that word because, yeah, no one should call people stuff like that. Titans feels like the opposite of Teen Titans Go, which feels much different than Teen Titans. I like the 3 shows for different reasons, says CG. And yeah, I can definitely understand that. All right, let's see. Titans gave CG a live-action adaptation of Raven, so he feels grateful. The show's take on Raven isn't exactly what he wants Raven to be, but is a good first live-action adaptation. So far, I'm really liking this version of Raven. She seems very much like, I know she's not like as snarky and cool as like Raven from the Teen Titans, but like I feel like she's a girl that is acting and reacting in the ways that I would expect a teenage girl who has got whatever is inside her messing up her life. Like that's exactly how I would expect her to react. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right. Lydia says, crazy. I was crazy once they locked me in a rubber room, a rubber room full of rats, and rats made you crazy. Okay. That doesn't sound like fun. I hope it wasn't for very long. CG says that Rachel Roth is a name that Raven often goes by. Gotcha. Okay. And he thinks that Brendan Thwaites did a really good job as Robin. Before Titans, he was in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean film. I don't know if I've seen him in anything other than this, but I mean, like, he did a pretty good job. He did a decent enough job for me, so I'll be interested to see how, like, what he does with this role over the next few seasons, because I expect to see a Nightwing evolution. So let's see. Lydia says, my Nightwing, kinda. Okay. And she has no shame about it. Fair enough. Hey, you know, we like what we like. I get it. All right. CG says that it took him a while to adjust to Titans, but he ended up liking the show. Okay. He would say that he likes the first 2 seasons of Titans and loves the 3rd and 4th seasons. Okay. Must have gotten really good. CG thinks that having Robin and Starfire be older than Raven is a bit odd. It's not what he would normally want, but he thinks that it works in the context of the show. I think definitely in the context of the show, it is working out really well. And I mean, really, you know, because my perception of the Titans is this is an adolescent team of superheroes. Well, teens and young adults, I mean, again, young adult librarian here. I work with teens and young adults, you know, whenever they show up to the library. And that's a pretty wide age range here. I mean, like I've 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 worked with regularly. I've worked with kids as young as 9 or 10 all the way up into the early 20s. So like at least for someone like me who considers adolescence and young adulthood to be a one really big liminal space, between childhood and adulthood. This doesn't bother me at all. So, Beast Boy is played by Ryan Potter, who voiced Hiro Hamada from Big Hero 6. Now, it's been a while since I've seen Big Hero 6. Was that the main character? I'm just gonna guess, but yeah. I don't know. I just thought Beast Boy's cameo was really funny. And from what I know of Beast Boy, it was very Beast Boy. So, Cyborg is not a part of the team in Titans, but he is in the Doom Patrol show that came out shortly after Titans started. Okay. All right. I knew that Cyborg was in Doom Patrol, so I kind of wasn't expecting to see him in Titans. Um, which is fine. I mean, Cyborg doesn't need to be in every iteration of the Titans, but like I can see how like some people would have been like, "Hey, where's my Cyborg at?" So Hiro Hamada is the protagonist. Okay, all right. So, but yeah, overall, good show. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Um, you know, I definitely will want to see more of this show when I'm able to get around to seeing more of this show because I just found out, guys. I just found out Daredevil Born Again season 2, we're getting it in March. And I'm sorry, that's one of those shows I will do show it for. That is just one of those shows. I'm like, yep, nope. Live action Daredevil. Possibly we get to see more of the return of the Netflix heroes, including Jessica Jones, I hope. Yeah, I'm gonna do show it for that. That's just gonna happen. So, um, but yeah. Um, oh, you know what? I wanted to share something with you guys. So as some of you may or may not know, I'm going to be transitioning or pivoting away from content like this. I mean, I'll still be doing it, but it'll be on a much less scheduled basis. And I'm going to be pivoting more towards video game content, just like gaming content mostly. And so to that end, I've been working on creating some live streams that will feature specific types of video gaming that I'll do at certain days and times of the week. And so one of those live streaming shows, for lack of a better word, is going to revolve around me trying to platinum games, like to try to get the platinum um, on specific PlayStation games. And so one of the things that I've been trying to do, for the channel is that I've been trying to get my hands on a PlayStation 3. All right. And so like I've been looking on eBay and I've been looking at other places and I've just been asking around. I was like, "Hey, if you guys know anyone that is looking to get rid of or sell a PlayStation 3, I'm interested. Let me know. I just want it to work so that I can use it because um PlayStation started trophies with the PlayStation 3, and there are some older games that I can't play on the PlayStation 4 or 5 that I want to try to I want to try to up to platinum them, like like the Lego Batman games, for instance. The ones that I currently have, those are all on Steam, and a lot of them don't have achievements. Well, well, somebody sent me an early birthday present, it seems, because let's just say a friend of a coworker apparently had a PS3. All right. And I've already like plugged it in and tested it out, and it works. At least I can get to the start menu of it and everything. And I do need to get my hands on a PlayStation 3 controller so that I can set everything up. But I got my PS3 console, guys. I got a PS3 console. I don't know. I'm really happy about this because it will give me more flexibility for the streaming show that I'm going to call Platinum Run on my YouTube channel next year. I won't just be limited to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games. I'll be able to play stuff from like 10, 15 years ago because now I've got a PlayStation 3. And by the way, before today, I've never played a PlayStation 3. So this is going to be like a new experience for me too. I'm really excited about this. So I don't know. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I literally just got this today and I tried it out and tested it. And it just feels like, my birthday, like my early birthday or Christmas come early. And I'm so excited. So you've heard a lot of mixed things about Born Again, but you think it's cool that I like it. Oh, I loved the first season of Born Again. I'm looking forward to seeing how it gets resolved because that was a pretty big cliffhanger that it was on. So, but yeah, um, for those of you that are interested in such things, I'm going to be trying to schedule at least 4 different gaming live streams a week in 2026. And then the only live streaming show that I'm going to keep on a regular basis is going to be Film First. And it's usually going to be Fridays, so it's going to be Film First Fridays. So I'm going to keep that. I'll do at least one gaming stream on Saturday. I'll do at least 2 gaming streams on Sundays. And then on Wednesday, I think that's when Platinum Run will probably be. So um, I'm still trying to hash everything out. So I don't want to give you all the details right now, but I'm fairly confident about what I've told you guys so far about what I'm planning for 2026. And of course, there will be announcements and probably live streams about it as we get closer to the end of the year. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm going to get going. I might do a live stream tonight. I might play some more of Traveler's Rest or try out another game. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and be done with this stream. So thank you guys for being here. Lydia and CG especially. I really appreciate you guys being here and just chatting and hanging out. It really kind of elevates the quality of the streams for me, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to head off, but in the meantime, you guys take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.